Don't know if that really would have been a completed pass anyway. He threw the ball into heavy traffic. Not a good start.
Micah Davis gets a touch and dart, and when healthy, an elite receiver room. Back to the ground game. Davis finds a hole on the outside.
That running back.
They've tried just about everything back there, and here's Davis again. Under center. And Davis again. And taken down and is in at tailback. He's trying to work his way out of the doghouse. Picks up the blitz. Dart to the end zone. Knocked away.
Corral the same way he'll have with quarterbacks in the future here.
They hand it off to Juice Wells. Hadn't done much.
He built that with Dart. They watched the football games together the other day.
These guys that come out of the portal to get to Ole Miss to try and play for a title. They send the house again. Dart escapes, goes across the grain and finds Caden pre-scored. Been an abysmal defensive season for State. They've allowed 48% third down conversions. One of the worst in the country. Dart has plenty of time to check down. And Jordan Watkins. 2nd and 5. Looking for a wide receiver screen. A shot here on 3rd and 1. Dart instead hands it off. They pick up the first down.
Surrounding Ole Miss and their usage or lack of usage with the running back position.
Bentley carrying the ball. It's all the other responsibilities the running backs have. Dart to Bentley out of the backfield. And Bentley still 5th in the league in touchdowns. Here's Micah Davis.
Ulysses Bentley has to be on the field, and they have to give him his touches.
10th play of the drive. Dart has all day and finally takes off and picks up the first down with his legs. Takes a hit at the fresh set of downs. Here's Micah Davis.
In the red zone where they struggled so mightily last week.
QB run all the way. Prescore leading the way. And he'll take it to the outside, and Pegues. To the freshman who's fantastic in relief against Georgia. QB run. Bentley the leading blocker. And college football playoff. They need a lot to go their way. But first and foremost, got to win here. Dart
them to run the football. They're daring them to run it with the configuration they're using on defense.
Now 3rd and 3. Dart off balance lob and nearly Dart. Dart pulls it back and fires to the edge. Jordan Watkins with the catch.
This 2024 version of Ole Miss is better than last year's team. He believed that. He believed maybe they needed one more. But you can see on the edges, on the perimeter, they've got some skilled players.
3rd and 2. Dart gets taken down. For Lane Kiffin, knowing how he develops quarterbacks. And they keep it on the ground. And a huge hole for Ulysses Bentley. Here he goes. Bentley straight down the middle of the field. From the doghouse to the end.
This momentum continue to build if you're Mississippi State. And if you're Ole Miss, you're going for the kill.
Beautiful pass.
Who's the do-it-all fantastic wide receiver who they've missing once again here today.
And now 2nd and 8. You've got Bentley in the flat. Goes deep post. It is knocked off. And on a local level, they know him well. His dad played here at Ole Miss. Dart to the slant. That's complete to Watkins. With a pair of timeouts. Jackson Dart hands it off to Ulysses Bentley, and he's got another first.
6 men in the box, 5 men in the box. We're going to run the football. We're going to remain patient. We'll take these 7-8 yard going. I'll show you how patient we should stay.
1:20 remaining in the half. Bentley weaves his Dart. Quarterback run takes it
in the game. Or do you want to just throw the football because you think that's more fun?
Bentley bottled up, and that'll bring up 4th back on 4th and 2. Dart pulls it back, and a beautiful.
What happened with Chicago yesterday?
Dart has time, finds pre-scoring again. Dart looking for Watkins. He was open for a minute. Now Dart rolls and a flag throw.
Holding, offense number 57. 10-yard penalty, replay 2nd down.
Florida, even before the interceptions, he threw for 340. And that one's
for staff. They said they've already used up the fake punt. We've seen him go for it on 4th down. He said offensively that patience.
3rd down 7 for Jackson Dart. Flag likely holding. Dart scrambling and
holding him. Offense number 57. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
He stayed in the passing game and come up with some big turnovers.
Rebels Trying to get it going on the ground. By the way,
Mississippi State's going to invite you to run the footballs, continue to go ahead and take what they're going to give you.
And now Bentley can't quite find the edge. Toss to Bentley. Can't quite get this. They've allowed 48% conversions. 5-man rush. Dart over the middle, incomplete. Got Cal, and they've got the ACC championship game next week. Dart going deep on first down. And
Off the fingertips.
He leads the country in 40-yard receptions. And now
On the field, regardless of who they're throwing the ball to.
Bentley gets Jackson Dart. Slow play for Micah Davis.
Over the top. Will Ole Miss stay patient with it?
Dance to the outside for Davis. Still in a tailback. Dart, 3rd and 10. Gets taken down. Mississippi State. It came after a sack of Jackson Dart.
Heck of a play.
3rd consecutive tackle for a loss for State. Shot to the end zone from Dart. It is incomplete. 12. Looking for Juice Wells. Wells, jump ball, incomplete.
No.
That would be his final game as the Ole Miss coach on a winless season. Dart has plenty of time, and he's able to find his tight end Daquan yards. Bentley
To rip off his long one earlier on in the game.
Bentley trying to find some space. There's nothing there.
Affects your offense regardless.
5-man rush over the middle, complete. Ole to impress the playoff committee. They still try to work their way into the postseason. Dart will take off. He's got a lead blocker and a beautiful block.
That this is a rivalry game, and you knew that Mississippi State was going to play above and beyond maybe what they've shown.
Flag down.
James.
Offense number 78. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Look at their tape. They are a deserving football team.
Dart tucks it, goes right up the gut. Right in pre-scoring. That's where they want to run the football. And
Throwing Jackson Dart in this 3rd down.
They bring 4 with a spy. Dart going deep, and we got a flag.
Pass interference. Defense number 10. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Thomas with him in the backfield. High snap. Gathered. Gone to the outside. And
you see how much they miss him.
9th play of the drive. Dominic Thomas.
And look again, post-snap.
Right up the middle. Dart backpedaling. Lobs. Caught! Dos Equis. Jackson Dart fires. It's intercepted. Coming the other way, Isaac Smith. And he's got the sideline and looking for a blocker or two. He bowled over Dart. You can force them to punt. You know that they're not going to have the ball for long. Then there's that. Thomas, 12-point game. State needs to make something happen. Dominic Thomas down today. Here comes the blitz. Dart stands tall and delivers it for a first. Numbers through the air for Dart, but Ole Miss really leaning on the ground game, perhaps more than they have all season tonight.
Same thing you see every week in college football.
They've gotten it done with smoke and mirrors at the quarterback position.
See it, which is unfortunate for this university and this football team.
Especially everything they had built up. Dart lowers their season for Ole Miss. Upset by Florida last week. Lost to LSU in overtime. And 27 yards stopped by a wind gust nearly 45 miles an hour. The breath of God kept State from winning that day.
Running it, and they've done it. And Ulysses Bentley in particular has had a breakout game this year. And Jackson Dart has made the plays when he's needed to.
And he bowls straight.